serving sandwiches with a taste of local history. That sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah.
It does. A volunteer effort will soon be underway in downtown Greenville.
Well, it's part of National Sandwich Day. Fox Carolina's Myra Ruiz joins us live with more. Myra?
Yeah, we're inside the Weish Pavilion, which is right behind the Peace Center. And as you can see behind me, they have the tables set up for the assembly lines to make those sandwiches. But perhaps the most impressive thing taking place right now is all the math involved this early in the morning. Taryn Scher with Visit Greenville SC can tell us more about that. There's a system going here.
There's a very specific system going here. We have about 6 hours all in to get 10,000 sandwiches made, so we're factoring about one sandwich every 15 seconds. There's no time to stop, but we're hoping we can get this done today.
People seem like they're very enthusiastic about this too.
Absolutely. I mean, we're trying to bring the hospitality community together today to do something really great, give back to people who need it most this time of year, and just tell a really special story while we're doing it.
Yeah, speaking of stories, we have some video of the woman who started Duke's Mayonnaise, which is an important ingredient here. Tell us about how she got into business.
So there's a story about Eugenia Duke, who started Duke's Mayonnaise Company, as we all know it today, back in the 1900s. She was really one of the first female entrepreneurs out there, and she started making sandwiches during World War I and giving them out to the soldiers at Camp Sevier right here outside of Greenville. And so people loved her sandwich mixes so much that they encouraged her to package up whatever that secret mixture was, and it turned out it was Duke's Mayonnaise.
Yeah, and we're at the site of where her plant, that first one, used to be. And then we're now also not far from the bridge that bears her name. Tell us about how that was part of Women's History Month a few years ago.
Yeah, and so the bridge was recently dedicated to Eugenia Duke. She's such a great part of the Greenville story, and any Southerner, you ask any Southern chef, Duke's or any other brand, and the answer is always Duke's. It is a die-hard cult following here for Duke's Mayonnaise, and so we're excited to be using that today as part of this gourmet sandwich that we're creating.
Yeah, and so volunteers will start showing up here soon. Tell us what they're going to be putting together. 1,000 pounds of Duke mayonnaise and some other things.
Yes, so we've got the gentleman from the Feed and Seed prepared the mix. So it is a pimento cheese salad that has bacon and tomato and cheddar in it. They made over a ton, 1 ton of this mixture that we're going to be using to assemble these sandwiches. A really nice sandwich here today. We've got more than 200 volunteers that will be coming out. Each one will have a very specific role down the assembly line. So we keep it moving, make sure these sandwiches are packaged and ready to go. And then we've got more than 24 different organizations in our community that will be receiving these sandwiches over the next 24 hours.
That's great to know. And I suppose extra eyes will be keeping watch to make sure that no one's eating the
No
sandwiches.
one's eating, and we've got very, very strict food safety monitors here that are making sure everything is done to code.
They certainly do. So this operation just getting started. As you can see, they're meeting, and the assembly line tables are already in place. Reporting live in Greenville, Myra Ruiz, Fox Carolina News.